your garage for a wheelbarrow. Well, if that's the case, then look no further than this foldable garden wheelbarrow from Evergreen. You may have never thought that a wheelbarrow could fold in half, but this one, it can. It has a canvas lining on the outside, but don't let the fact that it's canvas fool you. It can hold 100 pounds. So whether that's going to be 100 pounds of sticks or flowers, or if it's going to be beach equipment, whatever it is that you're going to put in here, you're going to be able to hold it and haul it every which way that you go. It's $52.99. Why is that important? Because it should be $109. It should be $56 higher, but you're saving over 50% off right now. In fact, you're saving more money than you are spending, and you can use this in a multitude of different ways. If you are somebody who has a fireplace, or you love to have fires outside and you use real wood that maybe you've got woods in the backyard, this is a great way to be able to haul it. This canvas here is removable. You do have two different colors to choose from, the green and the blue. Look at how easy it just comes right off, and then you can stack your firewood up onto this and use it as a little trolley for that as well. It's M94146. Would you like to bring it home in this more of a sage green, or do you want it in our blue? The blue, actually, the sage is getting quite limited here. We also have it in the blue as well. Your item number is M94146. Ginger, I am so impressed with how easy this turns, and the fact that I can fold this up.
Yes.
Right there.
Oh, it's so great. So here's where you had me, right here, where you can fold up for the first time a wheelbarrow that not only has a nice canvas liner that, as you said, holds 100 pounds, but the frame on it is an iron frame. So that iron frame will hold up to 150 pounds. The wheels come completely inflated when you assemble this on. And if you need to put air over time, it's the same as you would inflate a car tire, 31 PSI. So that makes it really super easy. But think about all the things that you can put on this. And of course, easy storage, because it's not taking up that typical wheelbarrow space that, and plus it's not as heavy as what a regular wheelbarrow with just the 3 points touching the ground. The turning radius on this is amazing. And I mean a game changer. The oversized wheels means now it's all terrain. It doesn't matter where you have this. If it's uneven surface, you don't have to worry about it because you have the two tires touching the ground. Then you have that front frame that when you stop, it's nice and secure, even on uneven ground. So it really does kind of solve a lot of those issues that we may have. That bag is Velcroed on the side with two handles, as Justin's kind of taking it off there to show you. It folds up. Now you have pins that are on the side. You can either fold this up with the bag on it or not. But if you have that frame, you can now carry 150 pounds with the frame alone, or even store stuff in the bag and then put stuff on top of the frame. I mean, it's endless.
Think about
what you can use it for.
The grass clippings. Maybe you live in a neighborhood where you're required to have the grass bagged. This is your way to do it. Maybe there's like a composting site that you're able to bring it to. You could throw this right into the back of your car and then go ahead and dump it without having to bring an entire wheelbarrow with you. Yet you could have the advantage of the wheelbarrow taking it everywhere. I love the idea of this because, Ginger, my yard doesn't justify a full-size wheelbarrow. It's not very big. I live in a community, and my yard is small. I mean, I've got a few little raised planters and stuff there where I would love to have a wheelbarrow, but a big giant one to store it, to what am I going to use it for? Like twice a year? It doesn't make sense. But then I look at something like this and I'm thinking, wow, when I get all of the, at the end of the, or, you know, at the end of the season when I want to clear out all of my garden, I could throw it all in here and then I could take it to the garbage and I can dump it. If I want to put all of my big plants that I get, my big tomato plants that I'm going to put in the back, I can store them here for my car and then I can wheel them down and not have to make 10 trips back and forth because I've only got two hands to hold them and that's it. This makes life so much easier.
It really does. And mulch, bags of dirt.
Oh, yes.
How about if you are a soccer mom or a soccer dad, or how about you're a coach and you want to carry all the team's basketballs, or put baseball or any sort of equipment, sports equipment, or if your kids are always doing sporting events, or and they're into sports, you can put everything in this. If you own a pool, the pool noodles. How about any sort of flotation devices that you have for the pool?
Yes.
Anything that you want to kind of store, you can even put cushions in here at the end of the season if you wanted to as well. That canvas bag that pops out can be sprayed down with a hose. You don't have to worry about it. It makes it really nice. The handles are perfect for going ahead and picking this up if you wanted to. And as Justin showed you, this actually pulls off of the frame, and this is Velcroed. It's nicely Velcroed underneath. So it keeps it nice and secure when you want it. But then if you want to remove it, you can certainly do that. And with this shot, you can see those pins, those 2 pins on the front. All you're going to do is pull those out. Then you can fold this up, as you can see how I've done this one, for nicely storing it if you wanted to store it.
There are so many different use cases for this. It's designed with the garden in mind. But even when I was a guest here at QVC, I wish I had this to be able to bring everything back in and out when I had all of my...
I've used it for that, Justin.
Have you?
I've used it for... Yes, I have.
All the iPad cases that I could have fit in here, I would have been fine for every Today's Special Value. I wouldn't have had an issue whatsoever. But even like the big box store, I was just at one, you know, those ones where it's like the big warehouse that you're shopping in, and then they have the carts, and then you always have to unload the cart. I love that I can go in here and just with the scan gun, just go and get it and then wheel it right back out to my car and not have to worry. I can just unload it there, or I can use the bag to even lift it up. 100 pounds it's gonna hold in that canvas bag. If you're using just the steel frame, which for boxes actually would be really great, that's gonna be 150 pounds as well. Your item number here is M94146. We're talking over 50% off, $56 in savings. You're bringing it home for $52.99. It should be $109. The easy pay is $17.99. Give it a try. You've got 30 days to fall in love with it. If you don't love it, send it back. No worries whatsoever. Here's your sage green. We also have it in the blue as well. That is from Evergreen. It is your foldable garden wheelbarrow. All right, coming up from Home